Okay, welcome back to Driftland. We're in the middle of practice. Didn't really record an intro, so this is it. Just been out for a few laps, probably 10 of them by now. We changed a lot of the setup. Obviously I had a lower control arm failure last round. So we have new hubs, new coilovers, new lower arms. So stock E46 arms instead of the extended 36 ones we had before, which snapped. We've changed the coilovers and we've put an anti-roll bar in the car in the front. Because in the sim, I usually like to run a good front bar, feels good. I like the steering to be heavy and positive. So, took me a couple of laps to get used to it. I thought the diff was broken, was blaming the car, but when it was just me. So a few laps in, the car's feeling better than before, I think. The transitions are quite smooth and sort of predictable. I've done 2 or 3 chases. First couple, I think my car's hooked up. Like, there's a lot of mechanical grip now with the front roll bar. So I was struggling to stay behind people, but last run with Molly was pretty decent. A lot of input, a lot of left foot braking and all that stuff, but feeling good so far. So we'll see if we can have a good practice session, not have a whoopsie like we did last weekend or last time we were here. Hopefully end the day on a high, feeling confident, come back tomorrow. We'll see what the weather is like. It's supposed to be snowing today. It's wet, obviously, as it usually is in Scotland. Tomorrow is supposed to be dry, so we'll see how that goes, obviously how it impacts my driving and obviously, yeah, having to change tyres in different conditions. But the thing about Driftland is that a lot of people say that the wet is fairly comparable to the dry. There's a lot of grip in the wet. So hopefully it'll be good. And yeah, we'll go for a few more laps. Try not to break the car. Just been up the mound, so try not to do that again. Sunday, battle day. Feeling a bit better today, qualified well, feeling confident. The job this morning is to find the initiation that I can repeat, because I think that's where battles will be won or lost. Making the zones, being close to the wall and doing that over and over again. So I need to find that this morning. And then a chase that I can, you know, stay sort of 80% consistently throughout the track, especially in the early battles. And then obviously if I go against some of the top boys, then I'll just have to take some risks, see how that goes. But hopefully make it through top 32. That's the goal, and then see how it goes from there. You know, make it through a battle, and then it's drifting, you know, things can happen, people make mistakes. See how far we can go. It shouldn't take winning more than 1 or 2 battles to make the podium in the rookie class. So that's the goal for today. So yeah, let's go out to practice, have some fun, chase some people, and yeah, catch you guys in a bit. Okay, practice is finished. We're about to go into battles. I'm against Nathan Murphy of Team Lock and Loaded. I saw him drive this morning, he's on the wall. Great lead runs. We had one lead and one chase against each other. I think the cars are very evenly matched, so it'll just be down to the driver. So yeah, it should be a good battle. I'm not feeling 100% confident. Had a bit of a touch with Connor Shannon in one of the practice runs. The car feels a bit strange, but maybe it's just me. So just have to forget it and send it. Do the best I can and then see who wins. Catch you in a bit.
Just a really nice run.
Nathan Murphy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Alex.
it was miles away from this. It's absolutely
Yeah. Lock, stock.
Here
Here we go. He was right there. Oh, switch up as well. Could have been a little bit closer there. So is this? Oh, nice. So back on the right. He actually started just about in that A+ line. But Matt, like one of the judges was saying there's like an.
One's pretty much
Cut and dry, and going through to top 16 is Alex.
Okay, we won the top 32 battle. Nathan unfortunately spun out in his lead. Bit gutted really, because it was actually a good match, so it would have been good to win on, you know, small details rather than him spinning, but you know, it's how it works. And the track is quite dry and consistent on the line. As soon as you're a bit offline, it's greasy like hell. So yeah, I think he got caught out. A few people have spun, but yeah, go against Wishu in top 16. I'm gonna push his door in. Hope for the best.
Bloody hell, what all does he want? Right, so we still want. Oh, and emos.
what's happening?
What?
There?
What is?
Holy moly! No.
Okay.
Come on, just don't mess it up, I guess.
Right.
Here we go. Oh, he's going to be raging. Oh, he'll dive. Hoofed. Some proximity there. Let's fucking go. Do it properly.
So this is the one more time from these two and Alex. Maximo. Back road there. See the smoke. Not bad aggressive one there. Nice dude right there. Straight off the ball. A wee bit of a straight in there for me. And your winner is Wee Stu. Well done, my man, well done.
Right, just after the top 16 battle with Stu, we went one more time. On his lead, the first run, he lost throttle, and yeah, obviously zeroed. All I had to do was complete the lap. Yeah, coming into the infield, the transition, it's drying up, the sun's out. So the car gripped up, and when I transitioned, I was way out, hit the tyres in the bank, went one more time, chased him as hard as I could, and then on the lead, yeah, it's just, was a bit scrappy. I was trying hard. I knew how to try because he was going to be on my door. So yeah, completed the lap, but as the lap ended, car stalled, lost power steering, so need to figure out what happened. Lost, of course. It was a good battle, I tried, so I'm not too unhappy. I'd rather lose on the good battle than win with a technicality when my top 32 battle was already a spin, so not too upset, but just need to drive harder, come here, get seat time. It's obviously, I don't have that much real life experience. I drive a bit on the sim, but in real life it's different because the conditions change and you need to adapt and drive hard. So yeah, go and watch the rest of the battles, see where that ends in terms of in the rookie. Maybe I'll make the podium, we'll see. But yeah, it's been a good time, great practice. I'm happy with the car. Now I need to fix it because missing the rear bumper and now there's no power steering, so Neil's gonna have to see what's going on. But yeah, good stuff, keep progressing, won the battle. Hopefully 4th round I can make it onto the top 8.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, mate. No. Shit. Fuck, I don't open it. I can't fucking open it. What the thing on? Fuck your ratty six.
Okay, just got home. It's 11:30, so just before midnight. Got down here in about 6 hours. It was a great weekend. Started off with some decent practice. It's the first time initiating onto a wall, and I'd be lying if I said the wall wasn't intimidating, and it did intimidate me all weekend. So I wasn't as aggressive onto the wall as some of the other more experienced people. So I focused on trying to get the A-line because there was a good foot between the A-line and the wall. So not loads of angle, just making sure I was semi-consistent through there, and then just try to nail the rest of the track as best as possible, which I feel like I was doing pretty well for most of the weekend. And then today, I tried to be aggressive on my chases and really sort of get on people's doors and be comfortable being that close and just be ready to react to any small adjustments. And that's what we did, especially my runs with Molly and a couple of the other people out there I was really happy with. I think I matched the angle decently and kept good proximity, at least for me. Not quite door tapping, but close enough. And then on to battles. You know, I don't really get nervous, so went to top 32 with not the most amount of confidence because Connor gave me a little tap on initiation a few runs before and the car felt off, but I think it was just me sort of overthinking it. So went into top 32, had a decent lead against Nathan Murphy. He was sort of there, but maybe not the closest. And then on his lead, he span going into the bank, so got the win there. Good, you know, first win in KDKustoms this year. And then against Wishu, I knew he's an animal out there. You know, it's his local track. He drives there a lot. And everyone knows he's just an amazing driver from BDC and just in general, crazy guy, no fear, which means he's just insane on track and a great chase driver. So he led first, going into the first corner, I think his throttle cut out. So he came to a stop, he got it restarted again. All I had to do was do a decent lead. The track had been drying in the afternoon because the sun came out, and on my lead, I did an okay entry, sort of first couple clips are okay, and then coming into clip 5, I think, the track started to dry out, so the car gripped up a bit more than I expected, and then once I transitioned onto the bank, I was a bit too deep. He was literally on my door, so I knew I couldn't really slow down too much, so I just sort of crossed my fingers, hope I would make it. I didn't. So I hit the tires and I think hit him, which made it not that bad of a crash because I sort of hit the tires, the car straight in, I hit him and sort of went forwards, whereas if I hadn't hit him, I think I would have brought the nose into the tires and maybe done a bit more damage. So we went one more time. I wasn't too upset, you know, I'd already won the battle against Nathan due to a spin. I didn't want to win another battle just off of a, you know, mechanical issue or whatever, so I was ready to give it all against Stu. Jumped the line on the chase, had a decent chase, I think, you know, given he's a fast driver and he's just good and aggressive. Thought I chased him fairly decently, and then on the lead, it was a bit scrappy, I won't lie. Initiated, got a bit of understeer, then just, yeah, the track was drying out, patchy, from going dry to wet. I didn't want to go into the tires again, so I was slightly tentative, so it was not a great lead run, but from what the judges were saying, I think both leads had a few mistakes, and it came down to the fact that at KDKustoms you can only go one more time once, otherwise we might have gone again. Which means, you know, I was happy to lose on a close battle than to win on a technicality or a mechanical, so it was quite a different experience to be under that much pressure by an experienced driver like Stu. He knew he had to make me make an error, and he succeeded, so that was quite interesting, you know, being there and knowing you can't make an adjustment because he's just on your door, so you sort of have to carry on. So, few lessons learned there. Obviously, I was quite happy with just where I got to, and in the end managed to get a little trophy. Got top 16, but obviously in the rookie class against a field of open sort of pro drivers, whatever. Getting to top 16 and a good qualifying score meant I was second place in the rookie class, so always good to come out with a bit of silverware or whatever, and a lot of good experience. You know, it's my 4th competition, I think. Obviously the 3rd round of KDKustoms plus BDC Foundation I did a few years ago, So just dealing with different conditions on track and all that stuff, you know, the sim can only take you so far. So it was a great weekend, you know. Ended up snapping my diff. The welds broke on the diff. I was doing a burnout after the podium. So, you know, it's the lower averages. Last round I had a mechanical failure on top 32 when it could have happened any other time. This round my diff broke after the competition was over, so Neil can go and fix in a few of the bits and bobs. I think the clutch is worse for wear. I think the driving style I've picked up from a lot of the Irish people, which is on and off the clutch a lot, that's hard on the clutch, and I'm probably riding it a bit as well. So Neil will have to have a look at that, and just a few of the bits. Lost power steering on the last battle against Stu as well. So yeah, car's beat up, obviously missing the rear bumper. For the hit the bumper seems fine, it's just came off the mount, so it should be able to be cable tied back in place. So yeah, long conclusion, but thought I'd give a breakdown, and now that we're home we're going to go and sleep, and yeah, looking forward to the next round and just a lot more practice. I think that championship is unmatched for seat time and just the quality of drivers. Like top 16, everyone's adoring everybody else, nobody's make mistakes, so it's just great for proximity and getting comfortable being that close to people. So yeah, this is it. It was another great successful weekend in Scotland. Thanks to Neil and everybody for all the support and the good times. So yeah, if you like this one, maybe give us a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.